Hi guys, this is MegaDragonoid. As you probably can see, we're playing Miles Edgeworth. It's been like 2-3 weeks so far. I can't remember how much.
3 weeks.
Weeks. 3 weeks total.
But yeah, we're back, and even though I'm doing a little bit of another gameplay in the meanwhile, which is a little bit of a sponsored, we still continuing it. Just yeah, because I don't feel like putting it on hold for no reason. So yeah, I'm wondering how far we go. Yeah, and the other stories as well of it, of course. But yeah, let's go. When the body was found.
Now, was it me that did this guy's voice?
I think you were.
You did his voice.
Okay. So, you guys, you're the ones who found my secret tunnel.
Just I think you need to do something in your settings. You're still so soft. I can't raise you anymore. Yeah, you're maxed out for me. But maybe that advanced what you had before turned off back on.
Does that sound better?
Slightly.
I don't know what else it could be. I'm speaking as loud.
Maybe increase your mic value.
It's literally at 100%.
Okay, well we do what we have now then. Maybe I can reduce this audio a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what else it could be.
There you go.
I tried. Okay. Okay. So, you guys, you're the ones who found my secret tunnel. It took me ages to dig that. The day the body was found was the day I had planned to escape. I was in disguise. Then, Rocky followed after me. But he was all covered in mud. I panicked and returned to myself. Damn. If only you guys hadn't shown up. If only Knightley hadn't died.
You said you dug the tunnel. What did you use to dig it?
A spoon.
Oh, that. Hammers and spoons and stuff like that.
Just like the Daltons with a spoon. After all.
I bought them from the supplier, but it was all for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
No need to lose your temper. There's always next.
Yo, boss.
My value is correct. On the day of the incident, it's possible that Albert and Natalie while I was alive? I only have to listen to his testimony carefully.
Roberto! When the body was found.
Well, bro?
Right, let's have a look. You need to press on the third statement.
Something in your audio seems wrong, bro. I'm not sure what.
Oh, I don't know how to fix it.
Am I talking now?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Okay, I hear you better now.
Okay.
I just increased my own audio.
Okay.
Third statement, right?
Yeah, the third one. That's right.
He obtained the guard's uniform from the supplier too.
Yeah, that's right. Since he got it by threatening a guard. That guy went and stole it from someone's locker.
So you went through the tunnel. You ready to dress as like a guard?
No. To ensure that the clothes wouldn't get stained with mud, I carried them with me. Once I got out of the hole and changed clothes, getting at the cell doors was simple. And that's when Rocky ran up and jumped on me.
It must be the moment the security camera captured. I see. Could you add that to your testimony?
So you have to present Knightley's cell key on that new statement.
You say it was simply getting through the cell door.
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that, huh?
Even through you managed to arrive at Niley's cell. Opening the door wasn't so simple. How did you intend to unlock the cell door? J. Albert, you had the key to Niley's cell. Yep.
I ain't got nothing like that. That's it. It was open. It was already unlocked when I got there.
Indeed, the cell was crap. Vacant after Natalie's death, which is why. At the time we conducted our investigation, it was unlocked. Lucius escape attempt occurred after Natalie's death, so the door should have been open. However, you tried to escape once before then.
The plan was foiled thanks to Rocky. The video shows it.
Yes, that's during the animal show, before Natalie that was known. And the cell door was locked because no one knew he was dead. Without the key to Natalie's cell, your escape should have been impossible. Give it a left hook! Give it a right hook! Oh, what? Where was my mouse there?
Ah, it means it can't be.
It's exactly what you think. In the case, stolen key, the culprit is J. Albert. You were the one who attacked the guard, weren't you? The guard and Natalie too, in order to steal the key. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I don't know any Knightley.
After stealing the key, you returned to your cell. As a precautionary measure. Then when you waited for the time that the prison would have most vaccine. That was just before Natalie's death became known. In other words, during the animal show. But in the end was foiled thanks to Rocky.
Oh.
Don't screw with me. If you don't have any evidence, I'll still win by decision. Besides, it was that Knightley guy who attacked the guard, right?
I think not. Regarding to theft of the keys, Knightley was the victim. Let's prove Knightley was the victim who was attacked in his cell. Which one was it?
The white floor.
Mm-mm.
In Nightly's cell, there were traces of his blood, which had been wiped away. I believe this is more than enough proof Nightly was attacked in his cell. You attacked those two people and stole the key, didn't you? The last one like, punch him in the stomach, boonk. Oh.
Damn.
No, he didn't say that.
You. That's you.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I never thought you'd find the blood stain and wipe away with the newspaper.
Why would you go to all the trouble of wiping the blood stain?
On the hands of Nightly and the guard, there were obvious signs of a scuffle, you know.
Give me a quick moment. See, my screen is a bit screwed.
If the blood stains were uncovered, they'd find out there was another attacker. And if anyone looked around the bed, the tunnel dog would be discovered.
So you were trying to buy more time for your escape attempt. But I'm afraid to say your plan did end up a failure. Now then, hand over the keys to Nightly's cell. KO! Finish him!
Flawless victory! Flawless victory.
No way! How could an amateur like you knock me out?
Mouse, Edgeworth wins. Flawless victory.
Yeah, I got these right here.
Yay!
I got a key for the key to open the door.
And do the dinosaur.
No. We open the key for it to open the door. We get on the floor, and then we are doing the dinosaur. Overruled. Hold it. If you have that key, then that means
That's right, George Courtney.
Judge.
Reason that Nightly stole the keys and used it to leave his cell. From there, he entered Mr. Key's cage and was moved to the workroom. However, the foundation of the hypothesis has collapsed.
Ah! Oh!
Oh, the Uncle Ray.
Uncle Justin.
I see. In that case, there was only one person who could have moved Nightly. The criminal must have been someone who knew about the secret tunnel. Hey, are you suggesting? Hey, Albert, you're under arrest, pal. Wait, I didn't do nothing. Sure, I knocked out those two guys. They stole the keys. And after that, I waited for the perfect time to enter that guy's cell. But the cell was empty then. There was no dead body either. And also, how could I have gotten into the workroom? I couldn't even leave my own cell, right?
It's true, you only had the key to Nightly's cell. But there's also Dogen's Dark.
What?
It's been possible for the Dark to carry the body from the cell to the workroom.
I see. So you're saying there was an accomplice?
The crime shouldn't have been possible for if Jabil and Dogen were working together. It's perfectly possible
possible.
However, Albert managed to carry Natalie's body to his own cell.
And then the dog must have carried it to the workroom.
Yes, because all the animals can move freely in the prison. But that's not the case for the path between the detention center and the prison. The only one who could use it was you, J. Albert.
What if there was another route that you didn't know about?
There shouldn't have been. Tunnel is a straight path, isn't it not?
Yeah, seems like it. I didn't have enough time to dig any more than I did. I only dug halfway up the corridor.
What? You mean you say that you didn't dug the entire tunnel?
When I got to that cell, the tunnel was already there. There was a tunnel linking my cell to the well.
Okay.
Interesting.
So there's already a tunnel linked to the cell.
Looking down the well from the courtyard, there's no mistaking it. They've always been connected. I just continued the tunnel with my digging.
Sadly, somebody else took the dick in their hands.
Apparently. What was the hole doing there in the first place?
Who knows? Maybe another inmate dug it in an attempt to escape.
Or maybe the animals dug it. Maybe they wanted to drink from the well?
That's highly doubtful.
There's no water in that well anymore. It's all dried up.
Jeez, that's why you're so looking dry at the moment.
With that bear's face. Dude.
Yeah, he's thirsty.
Wait a minute. That's it. For some reason, that well gave off a nice scent.
A nice scent?
I don't know what it was, but it smelled sweet. Candy.
Scent, I believe we have come across it before. You know this scent from?
The crime scene? No, apparently?
No. No. Where are the crime scene notes? There. Yeah, it says it even. Nightbell was giving off a sweet candy-like scent. We used the dark police to track that scent, and it led us to discover the tunnel. By any chance, could this be the same scent as the well?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I know what you're trying to say.
Give me a moment. You're still a bit dry.
That is the sense proves the body was carried down to the tunnel.
Exactly, and J. Albert, you're the only one who Should have used the tunnel.
Thank you, Mr. Albert. I am very grateful to you. Alas, at last the truth comes to light. Mr. Albert, would it be wise to confess now? To being the accomplice, I mean.
Don't tell me even you suspect me too.
Judge Courtney, it seems you and I have come to the same conclusion.
Not at all. Our thoughts on this matter are still quite different. Mr. Albert was certainly an accomplice, but an accomplice with Horace Knightley.
What do you mean?
Mr. Albert did not move the body. He simply lent the victim his keys. What? It would seem Mr. Albert did indeed strike Mr. Knightley on the head. However, Mr. Knightley was not knocked out. The two must have made a little negotiation.
Negotiation?
For Mr. Knightley's escape plan to work, he would have needed the keys to his cell. So Mr. Albert stole them from the guard. On the other hand, Mr. Albert, to escape, he needed to get to Mr. Knightley's cell. But if Mr. Knightley had seen him and yelled, the plan would have gone down the drain. But the drain is dry, woman. And so they negotiated.
I didn't negotiate nothing.
Oh? You still intend to deny it?
I see. So, in other words, we're back where we started.
Mr. Albert opened the cell door, and Mr. Knightley entered Mr. Key's cage. And then he was moved into the prison. Of course, and then he was killed in the prison's workroom.
Weren't you listening? The scent of the body showed that it must have been moved through the tunnel. Natalie was moved from the detention center through the tunnel.
Overruled. Please wait until someone is finished before speaking. I do not claim that he wasn't moved to the tunnel.
What?
You're downed? The scent shows that the body was moved to the tunnel. However, that does not mean it came from the detention center. What do you mean? That sure sounds like a contradiction to me. Isn't there one more possibility? The well in the courtyard. It's possible the body was dropped down from there. The courtyard? Ah! The well in the courtyard! Oh my god, that makes sure that he's breaking his neck there. Oh my god. Mr. Keyes carried the cage not to the workroom, but to the courtyard. Mr. Knightley was killed in the courtyard and his body was dropped down the well. And then the body at the bottom of the well was moved by Mr. Dogan's dog. Now, there's one thing I'd like you to all remember. Before the body was discovered, what was happening in the courtyard? The animal show, right? Regina and Simon were there. What? Wait, Simon? Ah! I see you understand. Who then dropped the body down the well?
Judge Courtney sees a tough opponent. Her flexible way of thinking enables her to attend and come up with her own deductions.
Mr. Knightley was not carried to the workroom, but to the courtyard. And Mr. Keyes was off stage for 15 minutes. This was when he dropped Mr. Knightley down the well. It's as simple as that.
Judge Courtney, your reasoning is sound, I admit that. However, let's say the body was dropped down the well. That didn't have to be done during the show. It would have happened a different time.
Overruled. Unfortunately for you, Prosecutor Edgeworth, that is not possible.
What?
When the show started, Mr. Albert was in the tunnel on the way to his cell block. Mr. Albert, at the time, did you happen to see the body in the tunnel?
No, nothing like that.
So, if the body has been dropped before the show, Mr. Albert would have seen it. However, he did not see the body. Oh, she is good. So it's possible to think the body was dropped before the show. And after the show, the body was discovered in the workroom. In other words, the body being dropped down the well and then moved into the workroom. Could only have been done during the show. And the only one who should have done it is Simon Keyes.
Ah!
Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do?
The body was moved through the well. Does that put Mr. Keyes at a major disadvantage? However, the nation, the notive, I don't know how to say that one.
Hypothesis.
The hypothesis.
Not that one, the top one. With the N. Notion that the body was moved through the well is only a hypothesis. Doesn't mean there is there is evidence.
I am obligated to recognize that fact.
Will you allow me to investigate the courtyard once more?
I give my approval in the name of the goddess of law.
Yeah, Gating the courtyard. Fear this might be our final chance. Huh? What?
Give me another prison break, pal. Should we evacuate?
Who said hold it? Everyone, please remain calm. This is just a signal for the evening meal. My little Justin, it's a little loud. Why can't understand why you so surprised?
It sure scared me.
I'm terrible sorry. And with that, everyone please return to your posts. J. Albert, it's also time for you to return to your room.
I got it. Let's go, Rocky.
We're in Roland. We will be proceeding to the courtyard for another investigation.
Isn't it time for you to go home as well, Mr. Edgeworth? My little buck, Foxy. It looks like we're out of time. Why don't you continue this another time?
But the investigation.
Today has been a big day, right? With the escaped prisoner and all. I'm so afraid I can't let outsiders like you loiter around any longer.
Yeah.
This is my decision as the warden of this prison. Looks like it can't be helped. The warden's word can be called in the law of the prison. Prosecutors Edgeworth. That means we have to carry out our investigation another day. Until then, you may hold on to your prosecutor's badge. And with that, I leave you. Now, I think it's time you all left.
Well, it looks like we have to continue the investigation tomorrow. Hadley's body was dropped down the well. Was carried to the workroom from J. Albert's cell. Just corny logic, but is it correct? And Corny claims that Key transported him, but was Mr. Keys really the only one with a chance to move him?
Mr. Edgeworth, let's do our best tomorrow. We have to save Simon, no matter what.
Indeed, I agree. Must prove Mr. Keys innocent without fail.
To be continued. That's Simon Keys for Louise. March 29, 10:12 a.m. Prison courtyard.
I have a little bit of a problem with the whole body being thrown down the well issue, though. When they found the body, they didn't find any bruises, did they?
No.
No.
So, I feel like if it was thrown down the well, there would have been some bruises or something. Especially if they said that the well has dried up.
And a broken neck, perhaps.
Look, broken anything. Yeah, literally anything.
Anything.
But even if the guy was already dead, there would have been something broken still.
Yeah. And then like a crack.
So, there should be at the bottom of the well where the body was
Blood.
dropped. There should be blood. There should be bones or something, some kind of indication to say, yes, a body was thrown down here, and very recently. Like, you have to bear in mind, this was all very recent. So, I feel like, if anything, this should be solved pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see how it goes.
The courtyard, depending on what we can find, the entire incident should be clear. However,
There's nothing left here.
yesterday,
Isn't there one more possibility? The well in the courtyard. It's possible the body was dropped down from there. In other words, the body being dropped down the well and then moved to the workroom. Could only have been done during the show. And the only one who could have done it is Simon Keys.
was
Be
the
right
body?
back, guys.
Yep. Was the body dropped down the well or not? This could be the clue we need to reach the truth of the matter. Before we continue the investigation, I should organize my evidence. So how you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, things have been going very well, so happy about that.
That's good. Only like 3 items removed.
I'm back.
I'm
Let's
back.
see here. Let us see. Hup. Hey! There's a grate here. The well is run dry after all.
Oh, since when there's KML?
They even put a lock in it. Well, that's locked away then. Go ahead, Justin. Get your line. Uncle Ray!
The world's run dry. They even put a lock on it.
So it's locked away. Lockpicking is one of my specialties. Wanna see?
There's absolutely no need for you to show off.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Wah!
What happened, Kay?
Kay?
That was me.
The lock is broken! Judging from the looks of it. It feels like it was broken some time ago.
So the lock was broken. This means that anyone could have dropped the body down this well. According to George Corney's reasoning, Mr. Keyes murdered Natalie in the courtyard. And then during the show, he disposed of the body in the well.
You think so? Did he really use the well to move the body?
Ah, I know. Let's get Missile to help us out again. He should be able to track the scent body.
Good idea. Let me contact Detective Gumshoe.
Bring, bring.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe here.
Detective, I have a favor to ask of you. Would you like for you to bring Missile to the prison courtyard?
Sounds like you need the help of one of my 7 secret weapons again, huh, sir?
If I thought so, Missile belonged to the police department. And also, I would like you for you to contact a witness. Please contact Regina Barry of the Very Big Circus and bring her here.
Roger that, sir. I'll bring them over in a flash.
Chunk! Is it there? You said in a flash, right?
So, what should we do while we wait for Gummy? How about some hide and seek?
What are you talking about, Kay? There's nowhere to hide here.
I don't think that's the issue. Okay, during the times like this, isn't it your turn to shine?
Oh, that! You want me to recreate the crime scene?
Are we seeing it again? The little thief? Oh, yes!
Huh? How do you do that?
See for yourself, the great thief, secret weapon, little thief!
Knew it!
Whoa! That screen floating in midair? Just what are you doing, Kay?
I'm entering the information needed for the simulation.
Mr. Keyes, this is Little Thief. It's a tool that can recreate a crime scene based on the information it is given.
Should I set it for how this place was like we came here yesterday?
Yes, I believe they were in the middle of taking down the set, but we didn't pay enough attention to the well. Possible we might have missed a clue.
Leave it to me. I took a picture of the place too.
Watch it.
Yeah.
There, and there.
En laat de magic beginnen.
That entry complete. Now to set the projection to maximum output. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares to take a wing, own alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of my real modern day, Robin Hood.
Ooh, that's moralized.
What? What just happened?
I recreated a courtyard from yesterday based on the information I entered. This was a tool the previous Yatagarasu used. device to run simulations to practice stealing things.
But used in this matter, we can investigate the crime scene as it was in the past.
Oh, but it's still only a recreation based on the information we have. I can't recreate what I don't have information for, and my information is incorrect. The recreation should came out strange too.
In this case, since Kate had a photo, there should be no problems. Now let's begin the investigation.
Begin investigation in a prison courtyard. Since there's a recreation, you can examine things just like you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction.
Yes, I know. First, I should start with that well. They are used for the audience sitting during the show.
Pulling up those chairs must have been a chore.
Is that so?
Don't tell me. You never held up folding chairs before.
I delegated to test the others in the past.
Sir Edgeworth, you should try and do some manual labor once in a while.
I will look into it. Hey, even Elephant is here!
What was the elephant's name again?
That was Uncle Ray, not Kay.
She was a sticker, the Asian elephant.
You got one logic.
Ray for K and Hay.
Ah, that's right. It's an easy name to remember.
Maybe they should. They should think of a good name, so they gave her a name that's easy to remember.
Emma. Mr. Edgeworth, what a terrible thing to say about poor Streaker.
It's great. No, there are ties attached to it. I guess it's a cart.
Just once I like to ride one of these bad boys down the hill. Ah, or maybe one of those office chairs with wheels doesn't sound like fun.
What is he talking about? This is the stage where they put on the animal show.
I put on a Great Thief show. I wonder if everyone would come.
I'm pretty sure they will. Sure, the police will show up. Let's examine the area around. Well, it will hold the key to this case. This looks like a sturdy hem rope.
Looks like the rope they use for tug of wars.
I'm sure I'm not going to play tug of war with you.
I didn't even say anything yet.
There's a metal stake attached to the end of the rope.
Ah, you use those to pin down the tent when you go camping, right?
Doesn't seem like they need this to a performance. I wonder what this was used for. I'm curious too. This is a metal weight. It weighs. Hard to see in the recreation. Hey, do you remember?
I think it was 33 pounds. Or in our translation, 15 kilograms.
Indeed. Logic has been added.
I wonder what such a heavy thing was used for.
It doesn't seem to be directed related to the circus. There's some pulleys here. They don't appear to be the pulley that was used to lift the bucket from the well. Well was behind the stage, that means...
Only a few people would have dumped the body in the well during the performance.
This isn't looking good for Mr. Keys.
These things around the well. What were they used for?
Are we now entering logic mode, bro? Oh.
They don't seem to be related to the animals show.
I agree, we could ask Miss Berry about it later. That's all the information we can gather for now. The detective should be here soon too. Okay, go ahead and shut down, little thief.
Alright, returning to the area to normal. Investigation complete.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
Hi, Gummy. Hey, speaking of the Gummy.
Detective Gumshoe, that was quick.
I couldn't keep you waiting for too long, sir.
Thanks for coming along too, Regina. No problem. It sounded like fun. So I skipped practice to come here.
Thank you for your cooperation. First, detective, let's have Missile do some tracking.
No problem, sir. Hey, Missile, over here, pal. Here, boy. Oh. Hey, what's in you, pal? I said over here.
What's the matter?
It looks like he's scared of something, sir.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
Alligator!
Alligator! I guess he's scared of the alligator, sir.
Good grief, looks like Missile won't be much help to us.
Also, there's no fence around the alligator. No fence around the alligator. Sorry.
Maybe it's a friendly alligator. He's a friendly gator.
A friendly gator.
He is literally my alligator. Got it? Allie.
Nice. So, what do we do, Miles?
Maybe we could ask Miss Berry for help.
What is it? What is it? Is there something I can do? Do you want me to teach Allie a trick?
Actually, she probably could. No, I need you to tell the condition of the courtyard during the show.
Looks like it's my time to shine again.
Yes, if you please. And there's a little thief again. And why is Miss now way over here while he was over there, where Regina is?
Alright, that should do it. I'm starting up the recreation now.
And Miss will get scared.
Recreation complete. This time you can see how the courtyard was during the animal show.
It should be around the time that the body was dropped down the well.
Wow! Cool! It's just like a magic. It's not magic. It's just recreated a scene based on the information you gave us. See? Look over there!
The backstage area is missing.
Well, Regina didn't help with preparation, so she doesn't really know how it was set up.
Uncle Ray!
Justin!
I get it. Sorry, I get it. You can't recreate what you don't have the info for, huh?
I'm sorry. It's because Simon took care of setting everything up.
Don't worry yourself none, Regina Pie. Bells is the one that's both here.
Oh, meanie. Why me?
Mr. Edgeworth, I recreated the show in progress. But I can also change it to how it was earlier when it was being taken down.
I see, we can examine the courtyard during the show and after the show. We can freely swap between the two different states. Change the recreation, select the little thief on the bottom screen. Now let's begin the investigation.
Begin an investigation in a prison courtyard.
It's a gummy.
Dr. Gummy? Why Dr. Gummy?
Because that's the first thing you need to do. According to this, anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, you've got that look on your face like you want to use my secret weapon, sir. This fellow isn't in the mood, but I've got my fishing rod ready to go. Or would you prefer the metal detector?
We never seen a detective eyes sparkle like that. If needed, I will let you know. For now, just stand by. Yes?
Now you have to examine the stage.
You don't have to backseat everything, you know.
Yeah, it just helps me, okay? It really helps.
I know.
Because if you do it a different way to how it says here, then I kind of lose my track.
I know. But I can keep you up to date what we did do and what not.
Okay.
Story between the elephant and a tiger. I really want to see that. I also wanted to see Simon in action.
Moment.
Simon is really amazing, especially the part where he gets blown away.
Blown away, that's the scene in question.
And that points the suspect in the role of the villain.
Maybe he was bored being the villain?
Is blown away by the heroine's burning love, and that makes his exit. After being blown away, the suspect disappeared from the stage.
Yeah, because he fell behind the stage. You are saying that the crime was committed during that time? Do you know how long he was gone from the stage?
Let me think. About 50 minutes or so?
Just as Judge Courtney said.
Isn't it dangerous to be blown away by an elephant?
It's Alberta. The stick is very gentle.
That's not who we're worried about here.
During the first few practices, he was having trouble getting blown away. And then all of a sudden he was able to send flying beautifully.
Here, quick BRB.
He might be using some sort of device, but it's amazing. Ah, the cutthroat one. You know, with the ropes.
I believe so. Thing I hear. Oh, the Pokemon movie. Thank you. A device? How do you know anything about it?
I have no idea. Simon handled it all by himself.
Not a logic mode. Cage of the Asian elephant Aztec. The elephant is performing on stage right now, so the cage is empty.
I wonder how Artistic entered the courtyard.
What do you mean, how?
The entrance here is human-sized. And this fence is electrified. I don't think an elephant would enter from there.
They could just turn off the electricity.
If they did that, all inmates would escape.
I doubt anyone will escape while an elephant was entering.
I wonder how she came in. That requires some thought.
She has been enjoying her little brain teaser. I would just let her be. Oh, this card was empty in the recreation earlier.
Great.
Oh, sorry.
That's right, it's also empty in the picture I took. I'm sorry. That information was wrong.
What do you mean?
This crate contained Artistic's food. In the morning on the day of the show, all the apples were gone. I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Missing apples, huh? I should make a note of it. These giants are lined up in an orderly fashion. If there's a few empty seats during performance.
It's up-to-date atmosphere and the closeness between the stage and the audience. It reminds me of a karaoke tournament I entered when I was a kid.
Karaoke tournament?
I was the runner-up. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take a wing. One remains all-seeing. I'll listen to the song of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Don't tell me you actually sang that song.
Of course, the song rocks.
I'm surprised she actually made it to the finals. She steal the second place. If she did steal, he didn't steal first place. He must have gotten a fair and square. At this point, we still don't have enough information about this area.
That's right, Mr. Edgeworth. Please steal some information.
I don't steal information, I obtain it through my investigation and logic.
I prefer to act first before thinking.
You may act before thinking as long as you don't interfere with the investigation. I wouldn't want you to arrest you. Let's check Ray. Uncle Ray!
Sorry. A great thief's secret weapon. I see. But isn't this bad, using the thief's aid in the investigation? Don't make such a scary face. It's alright. Uncle Ray's lips are sealed.
It's good you're keeping her sealed.
It's for the truth, right?
The evidence might be very well already have been destroyed. In order to recreate the crime scene, we need her help.
Why so serious? I don't know, but why so serious? It sounds like this. A simple smile will suffice.
Yes, thank you very much. I guess we have to enter logic mode.
Okay. So we have to connect. We connect the tools around the well.
What about Simon's stunt for the 15 kilograms weight?
Well, first let's connect the Simon stunt to tools around the well.
Possibly. Could be.
Mr. Key is used the device for his stunt. The tools around the well are connected to this. Hey, I'd like you to recheck the tools lying around the well yesterday. Can you change the recreation after the show scene?
Roger.
Tools lying around here, around the well. Could they have been part of his device?
Seems very likely. I wonder if it is possible to recreate the device?
If you ask Mr. Key, he should be able to tell you how the device was put together.
Alright, I'll go ask him. Mr. Edgeworth, I asked him about it.
And did you find out how the device works?
He used the rope to hang some weights on the well's pulley. Ah, the weights are suspended inside as well. Inside the well. Then he ran the rope through 2 more pulleys and tied the end of the rope on its own body. So
So he used the force of the falling weights to send himself flying. But what to stop the weights from falling on their own?
in order to prevent that from happening, he used a stopper.
Barry didn't know anything about the well. That means the keys removed the stopper by himself.
Correct. That's why a second rope was needed. This rope was attached to the stopper, and when it was pulled from the stage,
Stopper would be removed and the weights would drop down the well.
I'm definitely going to steal this idea. the goddesses won't lose to something like this.
Don't waste your time. Circus acts require extensive training. Even if you steal the device, it won't do you any good.
Then I'll train as well.
Before you start training, should you first update the recreation?
Oh yeah, you want me to recreate the device that was used at the performance? First, let's return to the during the show scene. Next, I am putting information of the device on the well. Now we can recreate the device Simon made.
But this is the device that Mr. Keys used. You know, it starts slowly to get informational.
Simon sure is gutsier than he looks.
Mrs. K?
Using the falling weights as the force to launch himself during the performance.
Indeed, he should have dropped enough weight to exceed his own body weight in order to prevent the strength to pull him off the stage.
Simon must have practiced a lot for this.
I want to just make sure we checked everything. The sheet is the same as the one from the workroom.
Not just the same as the one of the workroom.
Yes, why is there also one here?
I wonder what there's ones here. Huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Are you in deep in thought?
Because it feels he's stealing my toffs.
Okay, so...
Hold on a moment, Justin. Hold on a moment. Take a good look.
Yeah.
If he used a weight, why is the weight here?
Well, it's not. It's the recreation, bro. Remember?
Yeah, but even if a recreation is made, why is the weight still here?
Wait a second.
Sure gets my idea.
No, wait a second. He thought he actually attached the weight to the rope. But somebody replaced that weight with the body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's my full idea.
There might be
So
something else.
Simon didn't even realize that it was replaced.
A rope and a pulley, that's how it should be.
A rope and a pulley, a thief and a treasure. It's a perfect match!
Objection! A thief and a handcuffs are a perfect match. I love that one.
Looking at this weight, you can really feel the weight of Simon's hard work on your chest.
Yeah, you do.
You would think
Is
they'd
that
work it
so?
out.
I don't feel anything at all.
Oh, that's too bad. This is... If this was the actual weight... I immediately put it on your chest, Mr. Edgeworth.
I will do everything in my power to stop you. Oh! Okay, I guess we're entering logic mode again.
Okay, so you have to connect the 15 kilogram weight.
Yep.
Just to connect. Oh, you have to connect that to strength to be full.
Bong.
Huh? Isn't this strange?
What's wrong, pal?
Have you not noticed, detective? What's strange about the weight is... The weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it strange too. Wasn't a human body more like 100 kilograms or something?
Basically, what they're saying is the weight that he chose would not have been enough.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right.
It will not be enough to lift him down or up. It keeps him stationary.
Oh, it doesn't work at all.
Yeah. You're like, bunk. It's not heavy enough. In order to pull Mr. Key's body weight...
You're right.
But where did the rest of the weights disappear to?
Looks like it's time to use my 7th secret weapon, sir.
If necessary, I will let the detective know. I guess it's straight up back to logic mode. And I have a feeling I know what to do, but I can be wrong.
Metal detector, not heavy enough. Yep, you're right.
Hehe, I'm good.
But I'm better.
Detective Gumshoe, it's time for your secret weapon.
Yes, sir.
I was hoping for the metal detector.
I don't get many chances to use this one.
Aww.
Rib gummy.
Before we begin the search, let me go over how to use the metal detector, sir.
No.
This metal detector uses sound. And this meter is going absolutely haywire. To let you know how close you are to a metal object. When you get closer to a metal object, the metal detector will have a bigger reaction like this. When you get the biggest reaction,
It goes haywire!
He's like, hee-haw!
Bro?
I said it. When you get the biggest reaction,
Oh, sorry.
give me the order to examine that spot, sir. Now let's see what we've got. It's just a metal fence.
Just a metal fence.
Carry first for a metal object. Just give me the instructions on where you want to search, sir. Here, sir. It looks like there's something here. Ooh! It's a gold coin, sir. It's a historical discovery.
It's hardly possible that something like this should find its way into a prison. Oh, there it is! It is where it was buried, according from the weekly Grand Hunting Competition.
There's an event like that? That sure sounds like fun, pal.
Isn't even where the warden buries some coins and the prisoners search for them. There are 3 silver coins and 1 gold coin. Whoever finds them can trade them in for snacks. A coin hunting competition and an animal show. What kind of prison is this anyway?
Let's continue the search, sir. Yes, sir. It looks like there's something here. Hi. Oh, that's you.
I don't see anything that should be metallic. What should causing the reaction?
Maybe there are iron fillings around here.
Iron fillings like the ones you collected with a magnet?
Yes, sir. I guess they're mixed into the sand here. If we're going to pull them out, we'll need secret weapon number 6. Or what's it, 7?
You're not even gonna keep that much straight?
It's just a regular magnet I bought at the hardware store.
Hold it near. Oh.
Hold it near the ground and presto, pick up, sir. Wow, this is really... well, what do you know?
Finding simple joy in a simple task. What a simpleton. Yeah, Justin, you're a simpleton. Let's check somewhere else.
Let's continue the search, sir.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a reaction here too, sir. Let's check it out. Huh?
Alligator coming your way.
I found these in the clumps of grass here, sir.
These are the weights used for the hostile device. Were these intentional hidden?
There's 4 of them in all, sir.
That means the weight. That many weights would be enough to lift Simon Keys.
So the other weights that were used in the device were hidden. How are they hidden over here though?
See, I'm really earning my keep today, aren't I, sir?
Wait a minute, if everything is packed and picked away, why were those weights still there? Thinking cap is on. You guys, what do you know? Have you an idea about why the weights were there?
Not sure.
Me neither. Sira, you have an idea?
Sira.
Sira?
What?
Oh, why do you think those 4 weights were hidden in the grass?
I think somebody replaced that for the body. Because, well, you see, as an adult of Mr. Knightley could have been weighted like, let me see, 90 kilograms. That is actually that the murderer is hiding it away for some reason, so Simon does not even count heist. He actually using a dead body for his weight.
Uh-huh.
That could be a possible solution, don't you think, Justin?
Yeah, it's possible.
Ah! An alligator!
That scared me, pal. Huh?
He has something.
What's the matter,
He has
detective?
I think he has something into his mouth or stomach.
It
But
looks
only
like the metal
Regina can do
detector-
something with it.
It looks like the metal detector is reacting to this alligator.
Really? Why? He has something in the stomach or
Are
in
you
the
sure
mouth
it's still
stuck.
just not the reaction to the weights?
It's a different reaction, sir. And it's definitely coming from the alligator.
I think it's something, a missing key.
It's gone. Okay, like.
Looks like it's scared of us. I don't think so, Kay. Huh? If anything, I think Ellie looks like under the weather.
Ellie, I suppose that was what we called it.
She didn't eat any of the food that the warden gave her yesterday. I think she might have eaten something bad.
I guess the metal detector could be reacting to whatever the alligator ate.
Oh, maybe she ate one of the weights?
I thought even an alligator can ingest a 30-pound weight. What should the metal detector be reacting to?
A key.
Any regardless why these weights were hidden? Maybe we should take another look with the device on the well. Yeah, I would like you to recreate the scene after the show scene again.
Alright, leave it to me.
So it looks like you have to examine the well again.
Will not rest until this investigation is done.
And then you have to point at the rope.
Rope, you say? Okay. This rope was part of the device used during the show.
You'll be able to create a device with just one piece of rope. Simon is surprisingly handy.
One of the
He's
piece.
the handyman.
One piece of the rope? Seems that there's a contradiction with the device. Is this somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
So apparently it's connected to rope that you already have.
I was thinking the legit same thing before you even said it, bro. This piece of evidence shows a contradiction with the crime scene.
Would you be one more precise about where the contradiction is?
I'd also like to hear you explain it in more detail, sir.
Around here somewhere.
Please be more specific, sir.
This device. It should be just me, or I just feel something is missing. Sure about this,
What?
bro?
I'm reading it from the site. It says, examine the well, deduce Simon's device, and then present the rope. And you deduced that the rope is missing, haven't you?
Yeah, but deduce on what? The weight? The rope?
So it says point the cursor at the rope and deduce from Simon's device that one of the ropes is missing.
Yeah, but I did it on the rope.
I don't know. I'm just reading it from the site.
Something is missing. Perhaps.
I'm gonna help you look, bro, because
I'm doing it exactly from the site, bro. I don't know what's wrong.
I know. Relax. You're getting all flustered again.
You've already deduced from Simon's
The
device.
cursor at the rope. This is Simon. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. I did rope. I did rope on rope. There we go. This recreation and the device we saw earlier is a major disruption. One of the ropes is missing.
It's missing. Ooh. Here we go. We got it. Good job, Justin.
I did it wrong, bro.
Good job,
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Okay. Be careful. Not to fall off the edge, okay? Mouse Edgeworth, because you're already on the edge. You're right! You are right!
Yep. Without it, the device won't work.
I wonder what happened to it.
Oh,
It got
Where-
involved.
where did the missing rope disappear to? Possible that we hold a piece of evidence that shows where the rope went?
Eh?
Piece of evidence shows where the missing rope went. I'm gonna look up for Justin because otherwise, yep. Rope we found with the dead body.
Could it be?
Yes, it could be the other piece of the rope that was used here.
Then, does that mean...
This rope was attached to the weight. However, the weight was not one of the metal weights. These weights were hidden in the grass and replaced with something else. They were replaced then.
If they were replaced, then what was the use of the weight?
It was tied to the rope we found in the workroom. If we can recall, then the answer should be clear. Weight was dropped in the place of the weights that was Mr. Key was preparing was. I was right. What dropped down the well was none other than Natalie's dead body.
Mr. Knightley's body was used as the weight?
Yes, the weights were replaced with Natalie's body. Mr. Keys used the device, launched himself off the stage. When the rope was tied to him was undone and let go, both the body and the rope dropped down the well. The rope wasn't used to tie up Knightley, it was used to suspend him inside the well. That was explained why the other ways were hidden.
So that no one would find out that the weights were replaced with the body?
Yes, the killer was one who hid those weights.
But Miles, what a Knightley's boy stabbed in the neck with a murder weapon. If he was suspended in the well, wouldn't there be blood at the bottom of the well?
Killer was aware of that. That's why he used this item. What item did he use in order to leave no trace behind?
Cloth.
Yeah.
I'm back, guys.
Welcome back. The shit we found near the body, it was used to wrap up the body. There's Mr. Clappy Hands again.
Clap, 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 clap,
I
clap.
see. It looks like all the pieces are starting to come together, eh?
But this means that the body definitely came from the well? If that is the case, wouldn't that mean Simon is the killer?
No, that's not necessarily the case.
Yesterday Judge Courtney said...
If Keys was the killer, would he have needed to set up such a operated device?
I guess you have a point.
Mr. Key was the only responsible for dropping the body during the show. In other words, it doesn't matter where the real killer was or what they were doing during the show. Until now, the police has doubt on the people who did not watch the animal show.
True. We also suspected Mr. Dorgan.
Killer's true intention was to make us think the murder occurred during the show. In other words, they used a device on the well to create a fake alibi. Miss Berry, do you know this device the well was set up?
Let me think. The day before the show, I think it was at night. We all started preparing at 9 p.m. We finished at about midnight.
Killer replaced the weights on the dead body afterwards. Makes sense.
Damn.
Did Dogan know about the device? No, even he knew about it. It wouldn't be possible for him to use it. Can't teach a dog to suspend a body in the well. In other words, Dogan is not the killer.
But a culprit.
But sadly, this is where we're gonna end off, guys. I need a little bit of a rest to gain my energy. My energy's a little bit on the low side. And Justin has to go to work tomorrow. So, yeah, sadly, this is where we end off. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. So yeah, this investigation goes further and further and crazier and crazier.
It goes deeper and darker as well.
Indeed. But we will shine light at the very end. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned and you want to know what happened next time, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the follow button, whatever button you want to press. You can also go to deviant.com, says MegaDragonoid, I'm posting my art. You can also go to our Discord server or Twitter page, where we post, where we have our social media up. You can also go to Justin or Sira's. They can go ahead now in their choice of choice.
If you want to go to my YouTube, you search for Princess Sira with the light blue hedgehog on it. And that's about it for now.
My YouTube is Just Powdy's Man. My Twitch is Just Powdy's Miner, and my DeviantArt is Dr. Chester the Third.
And I'm not sure we will be back next week. It can also be changed, but we will see in the very end. And more things to add, or is that all?
That's about it. I think.
Okay. Well, have a nice day, have a nice week, and see you around next time, everybody. Peace!
Peace.
Please, 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 stay tuned.